Alright guys, welcome along to the advanced tutorial of the step back to step forward cross cable tricep extension. Now, this is a mechanical drop set, essentially meaning that we do not need to change the weight in any capacity throughout. So compared to a typical drop set where we're going to be reducing the weight from part A to part B, we're not having to change the weight in any capacity. So simply with a mechanical drop set, all we're doing is we're manipulating the mechanics of the exercise to make it progressively easier over time. So how we do that in this circumstance here is we step back to begin with. Now what that essentially means is that this exercise is going to be heaviest near the bottom, the more contracted position of the motion. So as you'll see here, there's virtually no tension, right? When the cable is making a parallel angle to my forearm, there's virtually no tension here. I can throw this around all I want to. But when that angle instead goes to 90 degrees, in other words, it's perpendicular, you'll hear the change in my voice momentarily. When I get to the bottom down here, this becomes a lot more challenging. Okay, so essentially we're making it light on the top to begin with and really heavy at the bottom. Now if you step back and you hinge over, now let's have a look at the angle. There's still heaps of flexion, right? Like I can rattle this around all I want to, so it's really important that we keep the weight in the heels, we keep the chest tall, and then we extend down from there. Really, really heavy at the bottom here. Okay, really nice and light at the top. So I'm going to finish this set, really finishing for that bottom position, overloading the contraction. Oh. Let's go for one more. Okay, so I'm probably not going to get another rep there. So instead of dropping the weight, I'm going to bring myself forward. I'm going to bring it so my chest and my neck or my chin is actually almost being guillotined by this cross cable here. What this now is doing is that now when I get to the bottom where it was previously really heavy, now ta-da, if we have a look at that, the cable is running at virtually the same angle as my arm again. So now it's actually heavy in the top position and it's a little bit lighter at the bottom. So I've started off when I'm stepped away, making it heavy in the lockout, and now I get to here and it's a little bit lighter. So it's a really effective way to try and finish off the triceps. Now one thing you'll notice me doing, I'm not rolling my shoulders forward to finish the exercise. I'm pinching my elbows and shoulders back into position to finish off this last rep, nice and challenging, and that is me finished there. Okay, so a really awesome way to sort of advance and intensify your protocol is to start off with a step back position. Elbows again always stay fixed into position here, overloading the bottom where we're the most fatigued, and then when we're fatigued that position but we've got a bunch of strength left over in the top, that's when we can finish that first part or the lengthened to mid-range position of that motion off. And that is the step back to step forward cross cable tricep extension advanced tutorial.